face. You ever get tired of porn and you just Google search people holding hands? Like, you're doing all the right things with your dick. But I could really get off to some subtle affection. Oh! Anybody been that dark before? Got to that place? It's hard. That's where I was when I first moved to New York. I moved to New York with a guy that I had been dating for 3 months, and it didn't work out. Yeah, of course. Yeah, for any reason you want to pick. Terrible decision. But the worst part was we were living together, so when we broke up, I had to move out because it was his place. So I ended up finding a place in the East Village for $300 a month. Right? Ooh, yeah. We're all from New York. We're all admitting that, right? It was great. The catch was there was no heat, and I had to live with a witch. It was awful. She was a 75-year-old woman who was handicapped and yet had a copious amount of sex. So much sex, it was enviable. I was jealous, but the problem was that when I would have people over, the noises of her sex would make them very uncomfortable. So I would try to convince them that her sex noises were just part of our old charming East Village apartment. You know, like, oh, that's not bed springs squeaking, that's hardwood floors. That's not somebody moaning, that's an old radiator. That's not a woman screaming, fuck me harder, Richard. We got a ghost. Scary. So the day after my ex and I decided that he was going to break up with me, I came within like centimeters of being hit by a car, like full on, and that's not funny. No, but it was scary. But I remember the only thought that went through my head was, dear God, don't let me die today. Because everyone's going to think I tried to kill myself. I'll just be misunderstood forever, you know? I just don't want him to think that it got to me that bad, you know? Oh, man. I'd have to be a ghost for that. You know, there's so much unfinished business. You know, I just have to go around haunting people like my ex. You know, dudes with weird testicles. Spread that around. Spread that around. When things go south in a relationship, you always try to figure out where it went wrong. And I think where it went wrong was the time he told me that the factual reason why women talk more than men, science, okay, is because in the caveman days, men couldn't talk on the hunt or they would scare away the animals. And women were just yapping, picking berries. We evolved. You know? I was like, God, that's so stupid. Because all we know about when you compare things to caveman times, all we know about them are some shitty paintings on rocks. That's it. And they weren't Rembrandts. They were bad. Alright? That's like people from the future judging all of us based on a kindergarten art class's picture. Oh, people in the early 2000s, they were at least twice the size of houses. The world was running rampant. The world was rampant with butterflies and daisies. It was scary. And women primarily wore triangles. It was confusing. It was odd. It was hard for a while. It was hard for a while, but then things got better, guys. It gets better. It gets better. It does. I started dating a hot guy. Yeah. The best revenge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm out. No. It was great. I started dating a hot guy, but I get super jealous, like all the time. Like the other day, it's well-founded. The other day, this girl asked this bitch, right? Asked him to buy her a drink right in front of my fucking face. And I was like, you are so lucky you're homeless. Yeah, you're right. Get right to your place. If you weren't sitting in your own piss. School ya. It was hard. Then I also got a job on Wall Street. Yeah, it's very misleading though. I am a receptionist receptionist on Wall Street, not a high exec, which was a big step up. I was working before in a basement in Brooklyn. That was terrifying, but I got to work. The cool thing about it was I got to work with all women for the first time ever. And it was really funny because the second week I got there, they were all complaining because they had all gotten their periods early, right? Ooh. But here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. I also got my period that week and I was right on time, which means they all synced to me. Which means I had the alpha period. Which means, technically, I was their leader. You know? Started walking around real cocky after that. Got a big attitude on me. I'm not filing the papers, Brenda! You know who I am? I'm an alpha. It was great. So I've been bettering my life in a lot of ways. So I've been also trying to better it health-wise. So, and this is the last thing I'm going to do before I get out of here, guys. Okay, is that okay? Sorry, we've been wanting more. I started going to a nutritionist lately because I wanted to lose a lot of weight. And my nutritionist, she told me that one of the best ways to lose weight is to start writing in a food diary. And I love that, because she didn't say food journal, she said food diary, which is way more intimate. Sad. So like now every entry has been the same. It's just, dear diary. I have a crush on pizza. Vegetables are a dumb slut. The next time I went into her office, she was like, hey, okay, so let's go over the diary together. And I was like, ooh, I would. But it clearly says keep out on the cover.